Hey y'all, it is Saturday morning. It's gonna be a hot day. There's not a lot of wind outside, so yeah. Hey, today's it's a tool. It's a table, and I bought 3 of these in a matter of a couple months because I liked it so well. So you have to bear with me in seeing them here but there's one of them right there. Now, it's called I believe if you look it up, it's called a Dewalt planer table. I ended up taking the feet off of my Craftsman table saw and drilled holes where the the inside of the table saw has L brackets underneath. Drilled holes in them and mounted this to this. You say, why would I do that? Well, this is my shop. I'm going to back up here. This is the whole of my shop. Now, yeah, I have the shed, I have the garage, but this is where I keep most of my tools, most of everything. And to have that in the middle of the room here, cutting wood and doing using a router, all that good stuff, it just doesn't work. It really just doesn't work. So I have to be able to get my saw, my planer, my radial, it's not a radial arm saw, it's not a chop saw, miter saw. I don't like making the mess in the house because the dust gets into the house. You can put vacuum attachments. They do work a little, but still. So with the original legs on my table saw, I could not go through. This is how I go. I go through here. I'd go across the floor here, and I'd go out that door. The table saw legs would not pass through that door. They're too wide. So here, what I was telling you is in the process here. See if I can move this here. So one for my table saw. I bought one for my Dewalt planer. And here's what's nice. Now, you know, I've had back issues here, but you can move these around just that easy. I mean, I'm grabbing the top. Everything is bolted down to the table. So that's, so I'm moving this. You're saying, well, that's great, Scott, but what happens when you get it where you want it and then it all moves around when you're trying to? No, it has a little foot pedal right there. And you kick that lever and it drops the wheel off and sits on 2 rubber things on each side of here. And it holds it in place. So I bought one for table saw, like I said, bought one for my planer, and I have one for my miter saw. Same deal. Rolls around real easy. You can roll them. In my thing, I roll them and just get them as close as I can, and then I just park them. And that's where they sit till I need them. Kind of a cool table, it really is. The top of it is a wood, but yet it's almost got like a real heavy, thin plastic laminate on it. But it is a particle, I would call it a particle board type table. So I do mount everything down. That has mounts on it. This here had bolts, drilled extra holes. It does come with holes for the Dewalt planer, but you can use it for, now miter saw I ran this away because if I ran it the other way, the width of this would not allow it to go out the door. So I have to know which way is right to get it to go out. But tell you, it's a great system. I like the tables. They're about 140, 160 online. You have to put them together when they come. All of them have an extra shelf on the bottom which I think one of these over here, I have my circular saw. Yep. So they're just great tables. I just can't say enough about them. If I had a patio out my shop door here, which dummy me, I should have done when I built the house. I still could do it if I really wanted to. I would run them out here, but they go out there just fine. The mess is out on the patio, and I can blow it off, clean it up, vacuum it up, whatever. And it's just a really nice table. Now, my jigsaw here is on scooters, as I call them, or furniture movers. But I'm thinking that I'm probably going to end up putting it on, casters, and have the casters locked. But I need to find some really nice casters for it, because the only problem with you put casters on it, it's going to bring it up about that much higher. And that's not a bad thing when you're, running a jigsaw. But this little monster is quite heavy. So the whole point of this is, of course, and what's funny is I bought these tables before my back had issues. But what's nice is I figured I'm getting older. I like to do wood stuff, wood making, wood crafts. Always building something. So to have them mobile to where they'll go outside is definitely a great thing. So anyway, there you go. I don't know what the number was on it. I do know it's called a Dewalt planing table, and you just look for that black, kind of looks like that. If you have questions, you can leave me a comment, and I can look it up and tell you. But like I said, they're pretty easy to find. 140, 160 bucks. You can buy them for more than that, but I bought one of these for 160. The other two I bought for under 150 each. So yeah, a little money, but well worth the investment in my opinion. So anyway, guys, talk to you later. Cheerio. Bye.